So I'm really excited because this gets to be my first longer video since I became a YouTube partner. So thank you so much for subscribing, you guys, or I couldn't be doing this. So as you can see, I don't really have any makeup on. I put some moisturizer and mixed some tinted foundation. So I just put that all over my face, just using my fingers. And I'm going to show you some extra steps that I don't get to show you guys because my videos are always so much shorter. So I'm going to take my concealer. This is just a Laura Mercier two-tone palette. And I'm going to take the light color and we're going to highlight underneath the eyebrow bone. And this is just, you don't need to do this all the time. I'm just showing you for this look because we're going to do the Victoria's Secret Adriana Lima look. So I'm just going to show you how to prep for that look. So it's more of a going out kind of fun, glamorous look, not so much an everyday look. So we're going to do that all over there. You want to go with a really white neutral color and go straight down your nose. Hit underneath the chin. Then we're going to take a light color and we're going to go right here, and you're going to kind of make like a triangle, like you want this to go straight down and this to go straight out. So this will be like a line like this, and then you're just going to blend out in the triangle edge like that. So we're going to do that over here on this side. Then you can take your slightly darker color and then just blend that edge out more towards your cheekbones. And then you want to get the sides of your nostrils because those are always red just because women's hormones make them red, which is really lovely. Then I'm going to show you a couple contouring things that I don't ever get to show you. So this is a really dark color. This is much darker than my skin color. It's like NC44. So I'm just going to draw like where a cheekbone line would be, like that and like that. Then you're going to blend it in. And this line's going to go from the top of your ear to the corner of your mouth because that's pretty much where everybody, if your cheekbones aren't as prominent, that's where your cheekbones would be resting. Then you can get up here in the temples and the sides of the face. And this will slenderize faces if you have more of a round face. And then you can do along the sides of the nose, and this just makes, the ideal nose is a straight slender one, so we'll just blend straight down there and then maybe hit the chin. You can also, if you want to do an extra step, go in here in the crease, and that will kind of add a little more contouring. So once we have that on, I'm going to just take my powder, and I'm using Studio Fix. And I'm just going to take my sponge, dab it in there, and then you're just going to go over your eye. And this is going to make sure that your eye makeup goes on really smoothly and evenly for all the blending that you're going to do. Get the nose really good because that always gets oily. And again, this will probably take you a lot less time than I'm showing you, but since I'm talking in between, it takes me a little longer to really concentrate on what I'm doing and remember to tell you guys everything. So you want to get into the eyes, so if any eyeshadow falls down, it's you can just dust it right off. Now we're going to get to the fun part, which is using our highlighters. And you can use any kind of highlighter. I'm going to be using Shell from MAC. Because her look is a really dewy look, so you're just going to get some on your fingers and then just tap it right here, right underneath the eye and above where you put the color, and it's just going to give you a really pretty shimmer. You can also go down the nose with it, you can even hit the top of the eyelids and up here, and this is Shell from MAC. So we're just going to do that real quickly. Then we're going to start with the eyes, and I happen to have a palette from Victoria's Secret. It's this little silver one with all these different colors. So what we're going to do is take our fluffy brush, and we're going to start with this kind of nude, really nude pale color right there. And we're just going to go over the lid and up under the eyebrow. This is so much easier when I can do both eyes because I naturally go back and forth. Then we're going to take this really pearly kind of, let's see, this pearly kind of white color. And we're going to get in the very corners of the eye. And then you're going to go right underneath the eyebrow. And just blend that down. Then we're going to use this blue steel color because this is the color she has. It's called Silver Lining from Victoria's Secret. And I used In the Buff was the nude color before. So we're going to take this silver color and we're just going to put that right down on the lid. And go all the way from the inner corner to the out with that. And you can pretty much use the same brush for all of these. Then I'm going to take this brown color, which is called Chameleon Brown. Any chocolate brown will do too. And I'm just going to go right in here in the crease. And if you don't really have a crease, just kind of draw an arch right here above, or make a shaded line right there above. So we're gonna just keep coloring that in. And I'm sorry if my lighting is really bad. It makes it hard because a lot of people are saying the lighting is all funny in some of my videos, but I don't really have that fancy of lighting equipment. So I'm going to take this kind of stiffer brush to really get the pigment on there with the brown, and I'm going to press it right into the crease right there. And then just blend upwards a little bit. Then you can take any kind of brown, really. I'm going to take a little darker brown. This is like a chocolate brown from Laura Mercier, and I'm just going to go right into the crease a little more and blend outwards. Then we can do the magic trick, which is always fun, is take your powder and your sponge and then go back over where your eye was up here and then just buff it out with your shadow, and it just makes it look really perfect. So you can, okay, so then we're going to take our liner, and you can take a black or a dark gray. I'm going to be using Faux Number from MAC. It's kind of like a dark steel gray color. And you're going to just take your liner and you're just going to lay it down from the inside, right where your lashes start to come in. And we're just going to go all the way in a really pretty arch from the center all the way to the outside. So just pull your eye tight and just draw like you're drawing like a rainbow, a perfect arch. A pretty wide rainbow, but... And this is the kohl pencil, and it's really crumbly. Little pieces are falling off. So we're going to go to the side and do the same thing. Hold it out to the side, and right where your lashes start growing, just start pulling it this way. Well, sometimes these kohl pencils are great, and sometimes they're not, because they just crumble apart like it's doing right now on me. Okay. Then you're going to pull the eye out, and you're going to extend it. As you can see, that's where my eye ends. And I just held it out and filled that part a little more, and then just make your arch straight. So do that over here too. And then we're going to take our angled brush, and you can take a black or a dark gray or whatever color. Even a dark brown is pretty sometimes too. I'm going to take Carbon from MAC, and I'm just going to go, I have to move my mirror so I can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to go right over where I went, and this is just really going to give the liner staying power, so it doesn't, you don't have that melted off look. Like, I know I just put makeup on and now it's all melted off. I'm going to go over here to this side, do the same thing. And I usually always turn my brush, the longest part of it, this part that goes upward, goes front to where I'm drawing. So that's going to go down there that way. And then when I switch it around and put the longest way out here when I do the wings like that. So we'll just do that over here again. Then you can take your same angled brush and you can dip it back in that steel blue kind of color, which is right there. And you're going to go under the eyes with it. And because you just used the black, it's going to give it a little more depth in there too, so it won't just look like a light blue. And then you can just smudge that around a little bit. And color it a little down lower that way. Okay, now you can take your black liner, and it's good if you use a waterproof. We're just going to go do the waterline in there. If you use a waterproof, it's going to stay, and then just press your eyes together and it'll smash it up into the tops too. So then, once we have that done, you can also take like a kind of a goldy color, because sometimes they have like a really pretty bronze looking gold color. Let's see, I'm going to use one, I think it will probably be from this Urban Decay kit, and I'm going to use Sin, which is this really light kind of goldy color. And you can go right here in the very corners and underneath the eye. So right here in the corner and then underneath, right in there. And then you can take your more bronzy color, like this kind of smog color, and we'll go right in the crease, just so it has a little bit more shimmer. The brown I used didn't really have much of a shimmer, so we're just going to put this right there to give it a little bit of a really pretty highlight. And then just bring this out towards the corner of your eyebrow. So once you have that, Okay, so I curled my lashes and I put some mascara on. You can put false lashes too. I tried to build it up so they almost look false, but you're not going to achieve the same look as they have because they have many, many layers of individual lashes or a whole strip of false eyelashes. So it's going to make it look like they have really heavy liner, but it's just the thickness of those curled lashes. So next we're going to do the eyebrows, and you're just going to take your angled brush and just take a light to medium brown. And I'm using a lighter brown so it gives you more of a soft look. And then just follow this front line up to the arch, this top line up to the arch. And a lot of people skip over doing your eyebrows, but it really is this makes the largest difference. It's really crazy sometimes. I'll just do one eye and then people can see what it looks like just having one of them done, and it totally, as you can see, it looks much more angular and much more defined on the face. And you can use any color that matches your hair color, a couple shades darker or lighter. So you're going to go straight up, then connect this straight line, and you can watch my video on how to define and shape your eyebrows if yours are in need of some remodeling. And then just do this guy and taper outwards. Then we have eyebrows done. So now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go to the lips and the blush, and then our whole look is going to come together. So what we're going to do for the lips is I'm going to take, it's a really kind of nude pale pink mouth, and I love this lip spackle from Laura Geller. It's more than just a primer. It fills in the lines in the lips. It gives you the truest color for whatever you're applying because it cancels out any redness. So I'm going to take one of my favorite colors, which is Bure from MAC, or we could even use, yeah, we'll go ahead and use Bure because I have it right here. So we're gonna, if you straighten your lips out like this, it gives you a straighter line to draw them in. So I start in the middle, and it's hard to talk and do this. And then I start here on the top and follow the line down. And you can go slightly outside of the edges. And I just fill in from the peak down, down. And you want to just soften that line. Okay. Then we're going to take this really kind of bubblegummy pink color. There's a color from, I think the ones they use in the fashion show is Cupcake from the Victoria's Secret line, and it looks very similar to this. So we're going to go over with this really kind of frosty pinky, really glammy color. And then I actually have this pink gloss from Victoria's Secret in Kisses, which I really love this color. It's really just bubblegummy and sheer and glossy. So now we have our gloss on. Now we're going to do some blush. And this is my favorite blushy brush. I'm going to take Blunt from MAC, which is kind of a brown, and we're just going to kind of chisel the same area we contoured with the contour stick. And just go right there from the corner of the mouth up to right above the ear, because that's right where the hollow would be in your cheeks. So once we have that, you can also hit up here for some extra contouring and get the chin if you want to. So once you have that, then we're going to take a really fun, any kind of light baby dollish pink, and just hit your cheekbones up here, and that's going to just give you this really healthy glow on your cheeks. If you want more highlighting, you can take this set from Benefit, the 10 set, and then dab it, smash your brush, dab it in the highlighter, and then hit right on the cheekbones for an extra shimmery highlight. You could do that down your nose too. And if you want to go crazy, go another layer of the bronze. These are all extra. You guys don't have to do all these steps, but this is just if you really want to have a fun going out look. So that's pretty much our whole look. You can put more mascara, more gloss, whatever you like, but basically that's our kind of bluish colored Victoria's Secret look. I hope you guys like it, and I don't know if this went over, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for subscribing. Have a great week, guys. Bye.